Hello everybody, welcome to Lake Maria State Park. Maria or Maria? Maria, maybe it's Maria State Park, Minnesota, outside of Monticello, Minnesota. It's the first day of winter. It's the winter solstice, my second winter solstice camping video, my first holiday camping video. What makes it holiday? It's the holiday season. We're gonna do some caroling. I was gonna sing Ave Maria, but it might be Ave Mariah. We're gonna roast some lamb chops. We're gonna throw a good time today. Hans Gruber, we're gonna throw him off of the top of my cabin at midnight, signaling the beginning of the season. And I am able to get in early today, so that's fantastic. I just met the ranger. She's very nice. And look how beautiful it is here with this snow stuck to the trees. I'll talk to you in a minute about the weather situation, which is not good. So the weather here today is actually no joke at all. We are under a winter weather storm warning, which means it's happening here in across Minnesota area here today. 5 to 10 inches of snow is supposed to keep going until about midnight or so. After that, tomorrow, winds are supposed to pick up to 30-40 miles an hour and have blizzard-like conditions. Not blizzard-like, it's supposed to be blizzardish tomorrow in the afternoon. So I came here before it snowed heavy. I'm going to try to get out tomorrow before the winds pick up. Hopefully things will be plowed and I can get out and back home safe. We'll see, but first off, I need to get to the cabin. Other thing about this is I'm at a cabin I have to hike into. It's about a half mile is what she said, so I am prepared for that. And also there's no electric and normal heat in it. It is only wood fire, so as long as I can get that fire going and heat in the cabin, it's gonna be okay. So knowing that I had to hike my stuff in, I brought a sled, which I tied a rope to, so hopefully I can pull this in for a half a mile in through the snow. By the way, it is -9 with a wind chill of about 17 below right now. -9 with a high of -2 today. So I'm gonna go to the interpretive center, which is just right up there, has heat. I'm gonna get my heavier boots on and get on up to the cabin and get that stove lit, hopefully. Hi, that's my finger in the middle of the shot. Happy winter. Fork in the road. Camper cabin 3, this way. Oh, thank goodness I brought the sled. I don't know what I would have done. I think it's just around the corner, I hope. Oh. Made it. It's on a nice little lake here. It's got firewood here if I want to have a fire tonight outside. Oh, it's over there, there's more firewood for inside, which is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna try to do here when I get in. Black bears have been visiting the campground. Oh, goody. Okay. All right, very basic. I gotta get this thing going. And I have one more trip to my car and back. Another mile walk altogether. Okay. I hope this takes off easy enough, because it is cold in here. It's warming up. You can see the steam coming off of my pants. All right, so it's actually reading 15 degrees inside the cabin right now. So I do have the fire going in there. According to the instructions, it heats quickly, so let's hope so. I'm just gonna get myself warmed up. I do have snacks and stuff with me. I have to make a second trip to get my cooler and grill at some point here. I have a couple hours before daylight closes, so this is pretty brutal, actually. It's even a little bit worse than I thought it would be, but we're gonna see if I can get this cabin heated up and myself warmed back up. I can make a trip there, warm up, and then come back before dark and start dinner. This is fun. So just over an hour here since I got that going. I can almost not see my breath in here anymore. Got it up to, well, freezing point, just above freezing. Just about 32 right now in here. So sustainable, livable in here now. Now I have to make my second trip. It's going to be dark in just over an hour, so I need to go now and get my stuff, and then I can make supper. It is quite beautiful out. If it just wasn't so dangerously snowy and cold. And I didn't have to walk a half mile in snow. Still, very beautiful. There you go. Do you say Maria or Mariah? Mariah State Park. Guess I wasn't the only one who had the question. What's that? So it's nice to have this little interpretive center open right now as I reloaded my stuff and gonna head back. Just gonna warm up and get some water. But I gotta get going. I've got about 40 minutes of daylight left. All right. So I'm back, and it's gonna be hard to show you stuff here on out for the night because all I have are a couple of lanterns. So I have to take my word for it. It was up to about 45. It dipped down to 30 when I opened the door to bring stuff in. It's much more reasonable in here though. Snow should be winding down. By the way, it took an hour to walk there and back. You can see I'm like right there, and the snow's kind of pushing up this way. It's probably in a few hours the snow will be done, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to have a lot of wind tomorrow. So it's still -4. Yeah, I don't know how much you're going to be able to see in here tonight. I'll show you outside before it gets completely dark out there. In reasonable weather, this would be quite nice, actually. You can see over in the distance there, that's my restroom. Here's a nice shot of the cabin. 30702, it's got an address in the middle of the woods, okay? Look at this. Imagine being out here in the summer and the fall, or even just reasonable time in the winter. Not -4. very peaceful. All this snow is expected to get blown down though in the next couple days with 50 miles an hour winds, so it's going to be crazy out here. Probably after noon tomorrow, so I'm going to definitely get up early and get out. Why even do it if you're just coming in and coming out? I don't know. This is more probably than I should have done, but it's done now. So I'm gonna have to dig out my the grill area here, get my grill going. Also, I didn't think I'd have warm coffee in the morning because I wasn't gonna come out here in the morning, but I might be able to warm up water inside on top of that stove. We'll see tomorrow. That might work out just fine. Okay. It's not as late as it seems. It's only 4:15. Plenty of evening left. Just no light. So I bought this cute little cast iron pan. Yeah, because it was cute and little. I got some potato, one small potato. I'm going to eat as much as possible. That's less I have to carry back tomorrow morning. I'm going to eat everything. Probably not everything. But got these little butter ball things here. A few of those on top. Gonna, toss some seasoning on there. So I'll fry that up for a while. Got some green beans. And I wanted something special, but not hard to cook today because it's already too hard. But I got lamb chops. Never cooked them, but I don't think they're gonna be very hard to do, and I don't think they'll take very long, which is what I wanted in this weather. All right. Oh, these are grilling up really nice. Don't know if you, there we go. Probably see it now. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ugh. Even at 4 below. Delicious. It is brutal out there today. All done. I got my beans, my chops, and then this, my potatoes, some cheese on top melted. Oh, it looks so good. It almost got up to 50 in here, and then it keeps dropping down. It's because I'm coming in and out from cooking, so I think once I'm done coming in and out from cooking and stuff and kind of not go outside anymore, I can get the temperature up to a reasonable temperature. And actually, excuse me, actually 45, 50 is fine. Even if that was all I had tonight, you know, in the sleeping bag, I would be just fine. But we'll see how it is. But right now, it's time to eat. For dessert, I brought an ice cream bar because why not? First day of winter, why not have an ice cream bar? Oh, that's cold. Oh. Fire's still going strong at about 9:30. Up to about 60 degrees in here, best yet. I'll take it. It's very festive. Bring that over here. Hopefully something will be in my stocking in the morning. Got lights hung. A little bit of Christmas lights going. Comfortable in here. Try not to think about my hike out of here with all my stuff in the sled in the morning, but it will be what it is. And I'll see you later. Well, good morning. It is about 8 o'clock, just after 8. Boiling some water on there. That'll work nicely for some coffee here that I'm going to make in a moment. It is 11 degrees feels like 30. 11 below degrees feels like 31 below. I'm gonna do the first round here in a little bit after some coffee of bringing my first sled up, and if it goes horribly wrong or if I'm too cold, I may call a ranger and see if I can get a ride for the second one. I don't know. I'll see if I can make this first one and then come back. As long as I can stay warm. I got hand warmers that I'm actually gonna put. I had toe warmers yesterday that worked good. I only had 2, so now I'm gonna put these in my boots because that seemed to be the coldest part yesterday was inside my boots. Got up every few hours and kept this thing going. I slept through a couple of my alarms, but the cold woke me up and it didn't go completely out, so I was able to get it going, and it stayed up to it's still almost 50, about 50, and I just had the door open again so it cools down quickly in here. So a little coffee, pack up, and by the way, my legs are killing me from pulling that sled yesterday, so more of the same today. All right, I am dressed to go here. I got smart. I brought bungee cords, but I didn't use them yesterday, so now I got everything tied in really good. I'm going to take the biggest stuff first, and then when I'm more tired on the second trip, I just have like a couple items there to take. Can't get it all on the first one, so I'm going to head out. Some little critter tracks out here. Probably a little mouse that went sleeping under there in the cold. Very beautiful, very cold. You know, the snow is starting to fall off of these trees. Well, I made it back. And like the song says, regrets. I have a few, and I think this was one of them because this was brutal. These GoPro batteries don't even last out in the cold, so I couldn't even show you my pulling a sled for miles here with loaded up. And trust me, I wasn't quite sure if I was going to make it. There's nobody around. I was even trying to call the ranger to see if I could get a ride. Nobody answered. There's nobody out here at all. But I made it back, and now I got to get home before a blizzard in about 4 hours starts. So made it. I think that's the important thing, but would I do it again? I don't think so. However, it is quite beautiful. Nobody's plowed here yet. Looks like one person's gone through. That should be able to get me back up to the park office. In the meantime, still catching my breath. Thanks for watching if you're still watching. It's the last video of the year, 2022. This wound up being my hardest one, of course. I'm gonna just do easy ones after this, I think. It's a camping channel, not a survival channel. It's not even a camping channel, it's just it's not a survival channel. Thanks so much. Hope everyone has a great holidays. I'll try to have a video the first of the year, and then maybe a break. Thanks again for watching. Stick in the road. Thank you to them, who I'll never see again in my life. But thanks. There are good people out there.